Sounds like a hunter.
Look at that.
Hello guys, welcome to video. Very nice.
Up the raw.
Today's topic is Guts and Blackpowder. Guts and Blackpowder is a zombie game on Roblox, and me personally it's my favorite Roblox game with zombies in it. There are others like Micro Zombies, which is okay. The new COD Zombies game, something zombies. I don't know, they're all COD Zombies, but no, Guts and Blackpowder is actually not COD Zombies. It's Blood and Iron ripoff, if anything. And me personally, I think it's the best game from that era, meaning the era which the game is set in. Because you have a couple, you have Blood and Iron, you have Northwind, and maybe some other ones I forgot. And they're okay, like, not to shit on Northwind too much. But Guts and Blackpowder, oh, that's something different, dude. It's one of my top 10 Roblox games. So the game is set in some era where they still use muskets and flintlocks and sabers. Which you might think, oh, but that sounds boring. One shot? Oh, how am I gonna stim my brain? Ah,
If you
I
watch
need Skibidi Toilet now. The combat, wow, it may seem limited. It has a lot of variety, actually. So the point of the game is trying to survive every map you want to survive on while not getting mauled by zombies or exploded by zombies or chopped to bits by zombies somehow. Basically, hell has opened and it's leaking on Earth. You have to kill all the zombies. Each map is based on a historic location that actually exists in the real world, where a bunch of people fought with muskets. And most of the maps show them working together to overcome the zombies and complete some objectives or just come out alive, with most objective-centered maps being focused on survival and escaping the place which you reside. And it's very cool how you come together with other people that you are actually supposed to be fighting, because something greater has happened and you gotta survive. You have 6 classes, of which every single one is designed for a different purpose. Infantry is designed to be the all-around balanced class and the most useless class. Infantry is supposed to be the jack of all trades, as it has the most variety in weaponry, but it doesn't fulfill a purpose as other classes do. I guess if you consider a purpose being blowing up bombers with not that much efficiency as the Navy, then fine, I guess it does something, but it's kinda all around the most selfish class. Then there's the officer, which doesn't really do that much, except, you know, charge. But you might think that it's not that good, since it just does this one thing. But this one thing can actually win you games, get you out of sticky situations, and on some maps literally just skip an entire portion of the game with ease. As an added bonus, you can spend francs to buy the double barrel pistol, which is a pistol and it's not a shotgun, although it might look like a son-of shotgun. Pistol is pretty neat because in this game you can cosplay as John Marston, like literally. The hair and the beard are free cosmetics that you get through an achievement. The Navy is supposed to be the class that has the most firepower and relies on their secondary the least. While usually your secondary, aka the melee, is the most important part of the game, the Navy centers around the primary, the gun. But you might ask, okay, why are guns good though? You can only shoot them once. Well, you see, the purpose of guns in this game aren't really to kill zombies, but it's to kill bombers. The most important reason to blow bombers is so they don't blow barricades. Now, the most important and the least played class in the game is the Sapper. The barricades literally separate you from sweet death. On every map, he can just slow down the zombie just enough so he can kill them and he can repair the barricades, which with a good team you can sustain forever. Navy blows up the Ronnie McNuts. Infantry and officer goes ham on the barricades and kills the zombies before they even touch them. And the sappers are competent and they do the method. The method is repair, repair, bash, hit. If you want to be the most OP player on your team, that's literally the meta. Just become sapper, bro. The medic is the most played class by new gens because they literally have to do nothing and only click on people when they're hurt. So if you're wondering what to do as a medic or a priest, or literally as anybody that's not needed at that moment right now, you should be focusing on the objective until you're needed again. As if I see one more combat priest being useless and not doing the objective, justifying it by, oh no dude, I'm helping him, I can kill zombie, yeah. No dude, you have a little stinky ass little steak. You sit your ass behind and push the fucking wheel.
You should kill yourself.
Speaking about the most pretentious, role-playing, annoying pieces of shit, which are arguably the most useless class in the game. They have a miserable little weapon that on normal difficulty 2 taps to the head, doing absolutely no damage. Cause imagine this situation, a runner tackles you and the priest sees it. What is he gonna do? He's gonna stab him twice. Every single other class in the game one taps a runner. A priest cannot do that. So especially if you're playing on hardcore, a priest might just watch you die. So if you click this store thing called store, you can actually talk to this AI SpongeBob character and he can sell you guns, which are basically the main progression of the game excluding achievements. Most weapons are designed to provide a slightly alternative playstyle, like the pike for infantry, which replaces your primary aka the gun, so you can stab zombies more efficiently, but no gun, so no popping bombers. If you're starting the game, just pick some weapons you think are cool, but I promise you, eventually you're gonna have all the weapons you could ever want. In the beginning of the game, there was nothing. Then suddenly, there was Leipzig. And in Leipzig, there's almost, I think, every faction except Americans. Americans were still a part of the British. There's 3 kinds of maps. First is the objective, where you mainly have to escape, but there are some maps where you don't actually escape, but just live. It's kind of like a tunnel, or like a D&D campaign, although I have never played a D&D campaign. I just think it's like that. Other type is Holdout, which right now, as I'm speaking, only has 1 map, and it's Berezina, which was actually a very fun map when it came out. Although it did get kind of stale, but it introduced the cold element, where the longer you stay outside, the colder you get. I don't know, but it's pretty fun. I hope more maps like this come out later. And the third kind of map is the Endless map, where you have to survive endless waves, where in every 5th wave, assuming you've been alive the whole 5 waves, I think depending on how many zombies you've killed, you get a certain amount of francs. And you don't really play these maps because they're kind of boring. The only reason to play them is for the old guard badge, which I'll cover later, where one of the requirements is to survive past 35 waves. You'd think Endless is the best way to make francs, but really the best way to make francs is Hardcore Leipzig. Hardcore basically changes the game minimally, where you do take more damage and runners do kill you quicker if they pounce on you, but the main struggle of the game on hardcore is that sappers could one-tap you if you're not full health. But the meta is to play Leipzig hardcore, survive and do some kills. It's basically like 70 francs a run. Then you rotate to, hopefully they pick Vidalho's Fortress. Oh, by the way, did I mention this game has a voice line system? You can do things as ask for help from a medic, ask for help from a priest. Tell those pesky sappers to keep fucking building, like the little slaves they are. Have you ever noticed that your character looks kinda stupid and other people have way cooler characters than you? You might be thinking, oh yeah, that's because they spent Robux. No, you fucking idiot. It's not because they spent Robux, it's because they completed achievements. Have you noticed that you can make your skin color black? Mister, were there black people in France at that time? No, you fucking moron. Please, Mr. Algorithm, do not give me a strike again. My mama's kinda homeless. Oh yeah, I said I'll talk about the old guard badge. Well, it's basically a special regiment, which is the only unlockable regiment that you can unlock without paying money. You have to do some stupid shit. It's basically an elite division of the French. They're just regular guys with sapper uniforms, but their face does look a bit different. The game as it is getting updates only every couple of months, but I do say I kinda like the dev team. They have real good work ethic that you just can't see no more. Oh, and yeah, this game does have a Discord, so if you're struggling doing an achievement, you want a team to do the John Marston achievement with, which you can only do in a private server, then yeah, go to the Discord and keep the political extremism out the chat. Now, I want to end this video off on a strong point. So devs, if you're listening to this, please bro, please do not groom children. Do not touch children, please bro.